You know, if it weren't for COVID, well, there's a lot of regrettable conclusions to that sentence starter that we could list right now. But when it comes to college football, if it weren't for COVID, by now the Boise State Broncos would have been almost to the halfway point of their season. Florida State would have traveled more than 2,500 miles just to lose on the blue, probably, in front of a sold-out crowd. We would have seen the Broncos travel to West Virginia to take on Marshall. And if it weren't for COVID, one of our sports guys here at KTVB and a whole lot of fans would be getting on a plane to Honolulu today for the originally scheduled game against Hawaii this Saturday. But because of COVID, the Broncos open their season Saturday, the latest home opener in Boise State history. And there's no tailgating, no fans in the stands. Silver linings, though. We'll take all we can get in 2020, right? As it turns out, there will be hundreds of fans in attendance. They just won't be doing fan stuff like cheering. To protect the players and teams so they can continue their season, the athletic department had to go a different direction with two-dimensional devotees. Late October, Saturday afternoon, inside Albertson Stadium is supposed to be a fanatical football frenzy. Well, it won't be this weekend. But that won't mean the Bronco fans won't be in their seats. At least some of them, sort of. 2 days before the season opener, Boise State staff are putting the fans in their place in the form of coroplast cutouts, provided by the AAA Flag Company, who've already outfitted some pretty peak programs.
We have LSU, Florida, Ole Miss, Arkansas, USC, UCLA.
And several pro teams.
We started our first campaign, it was with the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants, two baseball teams. And, they started and thought, they may have 1,000 or 2,000, seeing how it would be. And both of those ended up being 11, 12, 13,000 each.
Since then, because of COVID closing stadiums to fans, AAA has quintupled their plastic production. Boise State adding to that total.
Their first order was right around 750.
One of them,
I love Boise State. It's the best.
Is Bronco Raj, who donated his season tickets this year, but didn't want to give up this chance.
So they said they're gonna play the season. It's gonna be a shortened season, but they're gonna go with it. But they're not gonna have fans in the stadium. That's okay, because this is a great way for you guys to get in there, right?
Yeah, this is really, really fun. Yeah, I'll just watch the game and hopefully I'll pop up for a second or two. Or, better yet, hopefully I could see a couple of other people say like, hey, that's, Jason Jungling as, Flintstone Bronco or whoever it is. So that's going to be kind of fun. It's a little fun thing that I think Boise State's doing. And, I don't think the athletic department's happy that they're not having fans and sacrificing the home field advantage. But this is a nice way to get fans kind of involved.
Raj has been a big Bronco fan since he was a student. And since graduating in 2012, he's followed them almost everywhere. $50? That's the best way he could show his support.
I don't have enough money to put my name on a building or something like that, but this is a nice way where I could support the team. And it's really important for me to let Coach Harsin know and the student athletes know that we're there for them. I know they probably have complicated or conflicted ideas about even playing the season, but I do know they love football. So I hope they know that we're supporting them and we love them so much. And whatever we feel about whether there should be a season or shouldn't be a season, I hope they look at and see those fans and say like, man, we're with you. We're here with you. And especially for that BYU game, I hope that they know that we're there for them.
You could be sitting next to a dog in the stands.
I didn't even think about that. I did see someone have their cat dressed up. I don't know if that's going to be a cutout. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I want to see the fans around.
Didn't get yours yet? That's okay. AAA tells us they usually see a big jump in orders after that first game when fans see what they look like on TV. And that $50 cost, it's going to go to help Boise State student athletes. And so far, it looks like BSU has pulled in about $17,000 towards that end. Bonus, you get to take your cutout home after the home season is over, in case you were looking for a little company at the dining table.